you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I heard some positive reactions on your show yesterday in Tolhuistuin in Amsterdam.
Good, I'm glad to hear it.
It's your first solo tour, right? That you're the headliner. How has it been right now, for now?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I'm so used to like doing support where you're like in pretty big venues. But it's so nice to like be in an intimate venue and like hear everyone sing the lyrics back to you. It's really nice.
Yeah. I heard, how was the crowd in Amsterdam? Because I heard that like the people in the Netherlands are not like really that dancey and everything.
Do you know what? I was expecting a really quiet audience because every time I've been here, like for Dua and for Coldplay, I remember the audience was quite tame.
Yeah.
It was quite tame. But actually, I think what was nice is we did like a smaller room, and so the tickets sold super quickly. So I knew that everyone that was coming like really wanted to be there and really wanted to like
and really
sing
knows
the songs.
Your
yeah,
songs.
Exactly.
And,
so no, it was a really, really nice crowd.
Okay, that's good. Everyone was singing along and everything. Okay, I love that. In December, you released your EP Ver2igo Volume 1. In April, Volume 2 will be released. What does Ver2igo for you mean in this project? Like, why is this an important thing to mention?
Yeah, I guess it's the title of the song Vertigo, but I think I really connected with, well, a lot of people like commented on the actual song Vertigo being like, vertigo doesn't mean scared of heights, like, because that's the lyric, and obviously I know that. I think it's more referring to like an emotional state, and I think like all of these songs have been written out of a place of like feeling upside down and feeling like the world is spinning super fast, and I think heartbreak often feels like emotional vertigo, so
it does.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel like you're
like,
out of
where
your head
am
a
I?
bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is it something you've experienced and wanted to just put on your EP, or like what was the urge to sing about songs like, or sing about subjects like this?
Clear my throat. I think, I don't know, I'm drawn to writing about sadder topics maybe, and just like, I don't know, it's my songs aren't ever necessarily about a specific relationship or anything, but I think they kind of speak into a lot of, I don't know, universal feelings, hopefully, of heartache, and just like whether it's disappointment or, you know, wanting to hold on to something too long or whatever. So I'm very drawn to writing kind of more emotional songs, I guess. Yeah,
and it's not even like, when I'm listening to your songs, it doesn't even feel like that emotional. You feel like it's about huge emotions and you're feeling it, but also it feels really euphoric as well. You know what I mean?
That's really sweet, yeah.
I was talking with someone about it, and I said, it really makes me laugh, but also tear up at the same time.
I love that.
Yeah?
That's like exactly what I would love to hear someone say about my songs. Yeah,
great.
Because I like to have fun with lyrics, and I like to just play with like silly metaphors and stuff, but under it all, I think there are a few layers of like real pain, I guess, that I want people to also feel. So
like one foot in front of the other is the one. I was like in a worst
really
how do you say it, state of mind or something like that, and I was like listening to it in the car,
God,
I was like yes
oh my God, I love this.
So
that's great to hear.
Really helpful as
that's
well.
really nice to hear.
You taught yourself to produce music, right? Why is it even really important for you to be able to just do it on your own and not like have someone else to produce it for you? Like, why is that so important?
Well, at the start, it was more just practical. Like, I wanted to write songs, and I didn't want to, you know, the music industry is such like this elusive thing that no one knows how to get into. So like, when I was starting off, I was like, I don't know how to get producers to make me songs, so I'll just like, if I want to write songs, I'll just figure it out and how to do it, because I only really wrote songs for me and like being able to listen to them like on the way to school and stuff. So it was more just that I enjoyed it, and then now I think, I don't know, I think I write my most like honest songs by myself, and so I don't love getting into like big sessions and meeting new people. It's such a weird concept the way we write songs. Like usually how it goes is you get into a session, you meet someone you've never met before, and then you're supposed to write a song and like write the most deep and meaningful song. So I often find that like
a bit awkward maybe, or
I don't know, it's socially like a strange thing. So I think I enjoy just being by myself in my thoughts most of the time.
Is it just in your room, or where do you prefer to make it? I'm
so used to writing songs like at home when I was living with my family, and then I think this time around when I was touring, yeah, I obviously couldn't write as much. So when I would get back to the UK, I would like book an Airbnb and then like try and almost recreate that like low pressure environment to write some songs. So yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
There are very few female producers in the world. Like we looked it up. It's like 3.4%.
Yeah, that's mad.
Like in 2023.
Yeah.
Like if someone wants to be a producer, a woman, what would you tell them to do or give them for advice?
What would I say? I would say, well, firstly, like, just write a lot and like make a lot of beats and just like you get better by just doing more. And I would say work with people because you learn. When you work with other people, you just learn how they do it and you pick up so many skills along the way. But I think also the industry has a funny way of like looking at female talent and seeing it as something to be sold, and then almost seeing female talent that can produce or write and instantly going, oh, you're an artist. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's like what any individual wants to do. But I just think as an industry, we need to be encouraging or just seeing girls as enough behind the desk, because men are enough behind the desk and men are enough behind the camera, but suddenly it's like girls need to do everything in order to be seen as a credible thing that can exist in the industry.
And also be like really, really good at it.
Yeah, exactly. We need you to be on camera, we need you to look amazing, we need you to have this beauty standard, but also write and also be authentic. And actually I think we struggle as an industry to just say, actually, no, the way that we look at male talent, that it's enough that you want to just produce or just be a musician, that actually female talent can be enough there as well. So I would say, I don't know, just that wasn't advice, I kind of went on a tangent, but I would just say figure out what it is you want and just try and get better and better and hold your ground and work with as many people as possible. Yeah.
Okay, good advice.
Yeah.
A song that is making you laugh and cry at the same time is Miss Me Too.
Oh.
What's the song about for you?
I think the song's about like I don't know, getting to a point where you feel like you've lost a part of yourself and desperately trying to like retrace where you lost that and how you lost that and trying to figure out how to get it back.
When was the point in your life that you were like, I miss that little piece of myself when I was younger? Or
I think it's like a natural thing that happens when you like come out of adolescence and like you're figuring out your place in the world. And I feel like I felt that recently. I feel like I feel it now sometimes, where I don't know, there's like a naivety about like your teens, and there's like confidence in people and the world and a trust in the world. I think that is sometimes sad when that goes away. So yeah. A little bit of reality kicks in exactly. when you get a bit more older. Yeah, exactly.
You're a truly do-it-yourself artist. We already talked about that. You're producing your own music. You also, if I'm correct, make your own clothes, right?
I dabble, yes, I do. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
I have this weird theory, and maybe this is really weird, a weird thing for me to think. So please tell me if it is so. But your music really feels like, even though it's about emotional, heavy things, it also feels like this little breeze. Like
that's really nice.
It's that you're able to breathe again, or something like that.
That's so nice.
And with your clothes, it also feels like the dresses, the skirts that you wear, it's also like floaty, like air or something. Is it something you really think about, or is it just because even like in your movement when I'm seeing you on stage, it feels floaty, the movement and everything as well? Like, is this...
I guess so.
Or is it just you?
I don't know. I think it's, if I was to try and dissect it, I think it's maybe like it's my natural response to how music makes me feel. You know, it's like music is supposed to move you emotionally and physically, and so like even like with what I choose to like either make or wear on stage, I want it to like move with me, and I want it to emphasize all of that in a way. I think it's some kind of like I don't know, expression of how songs make me feel.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
because we get floaty and light as well. So and we love to get along with you.
I love this. Yeah, everyone's just super whimsical at my shows. Yeah,
but I love it.
Thanks.
I know you're a huge fan of Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
I know you've met her at the Brits.
Yeah,
you have done a lot of opening acts for big artists like Florence and the Machine, Dua Lipa, Ed Sheeran. Is there a possibility you will maybe do this also for Taylor Swift?
Girl, you and me are just crossing our fingers and waiting to see, if I'm honest. Regardless, I just want to be there and see the Era show. I have no idea, but I don't really, as in, it's so generous of Taylor to like kind of support my music openly and like post it on social media and stuff, that she's done more than I could have ever dreamed of. So regardless, I'll be trying to see the Era show when she comes and singing every song.
But what is it like for you? Because you are a huge fan of her, right?
Yeah,
like that.
So big.
Your idol is like listening to your songs, like loving it, and are you hearing about that? Like, what kind of feeling goes through you when you hear something like that?
I don't know. I think it doesn't really feel real. It doesn't feel real at all. Like recently when she posted about Ver2igo on her story, like especially, I don't know, even that, I was just staring at my phone for a long time, like, and even now talking about it doesn't really feel that real. So yeah, no, it's completely surreal. I mean, she was like the first real album that I ever fell in love with, the Fearless album, and when I was like 8 years old, and it really inspired me to start songwriting and writing pop lyrics and stuff. So yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be such a good thing then that you would be her opening act. I'm just manifesting
it
right
this.
now. I'm
Keep
just pooing it,
saying it
in the air. Yeah. So it probably will happen then.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
Thank you for being here.
No, of course.
And I hope the rest of the tour will go really good.
I hope so too. Thank you.